Okay, just making sure it's recording. It's Brooke. It's been a really, really, really long time since I've updated this channel. So, I apologize for that. You've only had like 5 subscribers. Hey, 5 subscribers. Nice seeing you. So I want to start using this channel more regularly because, I don't know, since I'm going to college soon, I feel like I should get some type of venting system out. I've been writing, journaling a lot more, doing art a lot more. So I figured why not just do videoing a lot more too, like, why not? But the main reason I wanted to make this video was to talk about, anxiety, because my anxiety has been acting up lately, and I feel like I go through periods where it's, like, not bad whatsoever, like, I can do anything, like, I feel like Wonder Woman, and then the next, like, month, I'm kind of having, like, really bad stomach aches from anxiety, but it's not terrible, like, I can still do normal things. And then there's times like now where I can barely like go to school because it's so bad. I don't want to be around anyone, and I don't know if it's like the end of the year, like end of my senior year. I have like a month left of school, like not including weekends. I have like 30-something days till graduation. I don't know if it's the fact that that's coming up and I'm like stepping out of this chapter of my life, which just talking about it's kind of make my heart race. Or just the fact that anxiety has always been a part of my life, and it's just coming back again. So, I want to talk about how I actually told my stepmom about my anxiety, and what I expected out of it, and what I'm getting out of it, and what I told her, and how I told her. So, my spring break was like 2 weeks ago, and for some reason, I was like doing nothing. I was like sitting there watching TV, and next thing I knew, I'm like freaking out. Like I had coffee that morning, so I googled on the laptop. All I saw on the laptop, I was like, does coffee make anxiety worse? And because I was having like really bad anxiety over spring break for some reason, and I thought maybe like something I was doing, like coffee or something, was affecting it more than usual. So my mom got home and she like checked her history or something weird. And she's like, were you Googling anxiety or something? In front of my dad, and I was just like, I couldn't lie my way out of it. Sorry, I hear. I don't know if someone's coming up the stairs or not. So, like I couldn't lie my way out of it. So I was just like, yeah, I had coffee and I was just a little nervous, so I kind of just like smoothly lied my way out of it, and she didn't ask any more questions, because, you know, it's a pretty normal thing to have random bursts of anxiety, like nervousness, I guess, rather than anxiety. So, the next day, it was the last day of spring break, and I was like, okay, I need to tell someone, because I have lived with this for so long, since like junior high, since like 6th grade is when I remember having like an anxiety attack. I remember 4th grade, not being able to do speeches in front of the class. It's like always been a thing in my life, and I don't remember a time like free of it for like extended amounts of time. So I want some type of a leap of faith. I don't know how to describe it. I just want some type of light at the end of the tunnel, I guess you could say. I want something to help, at least a little bit. So we went on a bike ride. She asked me if I wanted to go on a bike ride, and I said yeah, because I was like, I'm going to tell her on the bike ride, I'm going to do it. We went on the bike ride. I couldn't get my mouth to open. I was so nervous. And then when we got home, I was like, I'm just not going to tell her. Like, I tried, and it's whatever. But when we were walking in the house, I like stopped her, and I'm like, we need to talk. And she's like, oh God, you're pregnant or something. I could just see it in her face, like the different possibilities she was thinking of. So I was like, no, I need to see, like, a doctor or a therapist or something, because my anxiety is really bad. And she just kept asking why. And if I knew why, we wouldn't be in this predicament. I wish that was something that people realize. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's so irrational and it's so stupid. Like, For me, anxiety is like being around a lot of people, or thinking about the future, or thinking about my life in the future. Um, Presentations are a big one, just like a lot of random, stupid, irrational stuff, and I don't know why. Like, it's all like in the brain chemicals, something is messed up there. So, I was expecting a lot out of telling her. Like, I don't tell, my dog's barking. I don't tell anyone anything, and like, I had such a big hope that telling someone something would, I don't know, help me a little bit at least. Because I like, it's been a part of my life for years and years, and I haven't told anyone at all about it. So I was like, maybe telling this one person will make it better. She was the primary person in the house. So I was just like, okay, maybe I was really banking on getting like a therapist or getting medication or something. But it's been 2 weeks since I've told her, and the subject hasn't came up again. I don't want to remind her either, because I don't want to be like the problem nagging child. Um, so I don't know, like, what to do. I would really like a therapist or something. And I was thinking once I turn 18, I can like go out on my own and look or something. So like the whole confidentiality thing is not an issue. I turn 18 in a couple months. I don't know though. I feel like I just let down. I feel disappointed and let down because I told someone thinking that something would change, but I guess we're all just gonna go on acting like nothing exists. Like no one has problems. It took such a huge part of me to actually like let someone know that I have problems to like besides like the internet, like someone that could actually do something. And this just further proves my point that no one cares about anyone but themselves. No, that's really dramatic. Um, but I don't know. I'm really let down. I wish something would have happened, and I really wish. I don't even know what I wish, but yeah. So thanks for watching. I guess I'm gonna go. This video is pretty long and boring.